Plaintiff Rashina Morris says her cousin, the defendant, is extremely materialistic, and she has champagne taste on a beer budget. Rashina claims the defendant would rather pop bottles at the club and buy designer purses than pay her rent, and she's suing her for an unpaid loan. Defendant Deshea Gadsden says she and Rashina go out all the time, and she is constantly funding their fun. Deshea admits that she borrowed money from Rashina, but doesn't believe she should have to repay. Deshea is countersuing for babysitting fees.
Start with you.
Deshea and I are cousins. We were like best friends. She's like the yin to my yang, my ace boon kun. But Deshea is very materialistic and selfish. Like, she lives, like, she has champagne taste on a beer budget. Like,
How so? Tell me.
She'll go to the club and pop bottles, but she won't pay her rent.
But I paid for you to get into the club.
She'll buy like a Hermes bag or Louis Vuitton, but she won't pay her rent. She'll spend
She buys authentic
Yes.
Hermes
Yes.
bags.
Mm-hmm.
They cost $10,000.
My rent is paid.
And when you go to the club and pop bottles, you're buying champagne, right?
that she drinks.
Yeah, she or
And
like
those champagne bottles at the clubs go
like
for like
$350.
$300.
Way more.
And she's not alone if she doesn't. A lot of these young folks, that's the trend now.
Thank you.
Going
And I
to the
paid
bar
for
and
it. I paid for it in
spending
full.
Hundreds of, no. What am I talking about? Thousands of dollars. I'm not going to exclude my kids. They do the same thing. They have like 10 people at one table because these tables cost like $5,000. To go to a club, if you want to sit down now, an upscale club, you have to pay like Miami, New York, and LA. You got to pay $5,000. Some of them you have to pay $10,000. And they bring you one little bottle of champagne and 2 bottles of vodka. I understand. I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Is that your deal? They don't buy Hermes bags, though. My daughters don't, or anyone else in my family, in case you're listening. Go ahead.
and we're from New York, by the way.
You do that?
Yeah, I'm from a different world, and
You are. No, this whole generation is different. They're different. They spend all that money. And the athletes, the one that started all that, them athletes and rappers, you make it rain, too? You go in the strip clubs and make it rain? They have women doing that now, right? Going through the strip club and throw the money up in the air don't they?
throw bands.
Benjamins, that's $100 bill?
No, bands.
Oh, bands of money, right. Wow. The whole, big, thick thing of money. Throw it up. Okay. All right. Well, I don't go to strip clubs. Even before I was on television, I didn't go. Never wanted to go to trick clubs. Or strip clubs. Strip clubs, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, same thing. You're going to throw money at women who dance around and... I just don't get it. And they say, well, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's the new thing that the athletes and the rappers, that's exactly what tricking is. You can't trick if you don't have it. Poor people can't trick because you don't have it. So the only people who can trick is the ones that have it. Tricks, go ahead.
She's also very selfish. She feels like it's Deshea's world, and we're living
I
in
worked
it.
hard for my world.
So what do you do? What type of living?
I'm a model, and I just finished school for nursing.
Good, all right. You're a paid model?
Yes.
Good, pretty
Not
highly
consistent,
paid?
so people need to call and hire me.
I'm sorry?
My work has not been consistent, but the work that I have done is amazing. It's really
Okay.
reputable.
Good. You bring anything with you?
Of my work?
Yeah, like pictures of the magazines that you've been in?
No, sir. Only proof that I don't owe her anything.
Okay, all right. Clubs, strip clubs, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, same thing. You're going to throw money at women who dance around and... I just don't get it. And they say, well, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's the new thing that the athletes and the rappers, that's exactly what tricking is. You can't trick if you don't have it.
Plaintiff Rashina Morris says the defendant, who is her cousin, has champagne taste on a beer budget, and she would rather buy designer purses than pay her rent.
What else you want me to know before we get to the loan that you're suing her for?
That she's just like basically she feels like everyone's beneath her. Like she doesn't care about anybody's time. She would make you wait 2 hours for her if y'all were going somewhere. Like
No,
she
ma'am.
just
No, ma'am. Nonetheless, go ahead. You tell me about yourself, ma'am, and then we're going to get to the loan.
Okay. My mom loves you so much. Please say hello to Connie so that I don't have problems with her and my mom, please.
All right. All right. Hello, Connie.
Oh, you're the best. Hi, Doyle. Okay, let me focus. It's not all about me. I am like the most people person, but as far as the case, I don't owe her nothing. I don't owe her a dime. I don't. We go out all the time, right? So if it's rich taste in poor man's pocket, the poor man's pocket is financing the nights out, right? So how broke am I? And she already attests that my material things are authentic. So,
And your values are twisted. Now, what are you suing for, ma'am?
Okay, well, in December of 2011, Deshaya came to me and she told me that she was back on her rent, but she owed I think $6,000 or $7,000.
Couldn't pay her rent.
Yeah, but she only needed $3,000 from me to give her landlord.
All right, and what was the agreement on the $3,000?
That she would pay me back when she got her school check. That she was getting one in April and then another one in October. So if the one in April didn't cover everything, then by October I would have all my money.
Okay.
So April came and I asked her, where's my money? She's like, I didn't get the school check yet, but as soon as it comes, I'll give it to you. But to today, which we're in 2013, I have received no money.
Ma'am, tell me about the loan.
I spend so much money on this girl. We go to brunch, we go to lunch, we do so many things together, and I finance everything. I don't really sit there and count everything penny for penny and focus on that because we're family, and I never expected us to be here. No.
Did you ever agree to pay her?
I did.
Have you paid her?
I've paid her in the club. I've paid her at brunch. I've paid her when we go out. Favor for a favor. It's the same thing.
Okay. No, it's not. That's why she's suing you.
So I'm supposed
You're
to be
being
like...
sued today. Whatever you've done for her and all that, at some point you had to borrow $3,000. Slow down on popping them bottles. Then you won't be begging people for $3,000.
She drink it up
Yeah,
and she
I know, but you begged her for $3,000. Get, I had $3,000 miles and spent all mine popping bottles at the club, trying to play big when I'm broke. Go ahead, man. So she admits that she owes you. Her only defense is she has taken you to the club and popped off her money on you. But you were smart enough not to agree to repay her. Why'd you get $3,000 from her?
I had just passed my daughter's birthday, and I always give my baby really, really big parties. Yeah, she deserves it. She works really hard.
So you borrowed it for a party? That's
No.
your point. Why did you borrow the $3,000? That was my question.
Because I was a little low in funds after all of that I had done, and we were about to
After
approach
all
a
of
new year.
what you had done?
My daughter's birthday.
Well, then you did need it for the daughter's birthday that you gave. The big grand party, you gave the bill to her. Now, how does she owe you for babysitting fees?
One summer, I dedicated this entire summer, okay? I could have been in Miami.
Could have been modeling for big money.
Perhaps. I could have went to Puerto Rico. I could have went anywhere.
Did she ever agree? I know you could have went to Puerto Rico, could have stayed in Miami, you could have went all these places, but you didn't. You sat there babysitting. Now, did she agree to pay you for it?
No, but it's only fair that
All
she
right.
does.
When you finished school?
When?
Yes, when?
Last year.
You did? College?
Yeah.
You need to be a little more sophisticated. That's, I guess that's what I should say, or a little more financially literate. That's the best way to put it, because misusing your funds would be considered financially illiterate, meaning you're not quite smart enough in terms of how you should manage your funds. Please work on that. I would hate to see you broke all the time, coming into somebody's court playing big after you done gave a grand party and passed the bill to somebody else. $3,000 for the plaintiff. She has no defense other than she's bought you bottles in the past. Secondly, your babysitting fees, she never agreed to pay you, as you stated. So that was a gift. Tell her thank you.
Thank you.
Give her $3,000. Hi, Mama. Have a good day. $3,000.
I just wanted to get my money back. Like, I love her, like I said before, and she was like my best friend. So now that I got my money back, we could be friends again if she wants to be my friend.
Friends, we're family, and see, she said was. I'm not upset, but I feel like she kind of like just threw me under the bus just now, but you know, whatever. I still need somebody to party with.
I love you.